Hello, Father.
Hello, son.
Why are we sitting on the couch again?
Well, it seems it's time to interpret some pictures.
Your favorite.
I think I got this now. I got it.
You think you got the hang of it?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay, so I will say after this one, the next one is going to throw you for a total loop. But this one you might have a chance. But so this is going to be all stands from part 4. Okay. So this is from part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable. So we're going to do the same thing as last time. You get to guess name and power.
All right.
And I will forewarn you, all of the things I show you are stands.
All right.
Except maybe one, but I'll talk about that when we get to it. Okay, what do you think of this guy first?
Okay, so here we have Optimus Prime, but with Care Bear hearts.
That's a crossover I want to see now. Metatron is just like facing off into like the epic confrontation. It's just Care Bears.
All right, Care Bears, roll out.
Okay.
Okay. So what?
Optimus Care.
Optimum Care sounds like an extended care worker for a senior's home.
I was gonna say Optimum Care is like some health program.
Really good.
It's really good.
Yeah. What the hell would his?
So
name
these are
be?
all band references.
Yeah, I know.
Definitively this time.
I'm trying to think.
Last time I was unsure about 2, but this time I know they're all.
So I'm gonna go. Oh man, that's a tough one. Got a bit of an Iron Maiden feel.
Oh, Iron Maiden would have been solid.
Yeah, that would be. But the hearts are throwing me for a loop. They're really like I'm almost tempted to just go heart.
Yeah.
Classic band.
Okay.
But I know that's gonna be wrong. Yeah.
I will say you should not focus on the hearts. The hearts are very misleading.
Yes, they are. They are.
You could argue there is a motif between hearts and the current name.
Interesting. Okay, we're gonna go. Oh God, this guy's really throwing me for a loop because I'm stuck on the Optimus
You haven't
Prime
even
thing.
got to power yet. His power is he turns into a car.
Oh, that's hilarious. Let's go Rebel Yell.
Rebel Yell. Okay, what's his power?
I think his power is I'm gonna go extreme botany. I'm getting like leaves and stuff so he can make plants grow.
Yeah. You're like, that's exactly what the main guy from the last one was, remember? He could control life, I told you about?
Yeah.
Okay, this is Crazy Diamond.
Okay.
The motif I was going for was like cards, because you could go hearts and diamonds, or...
Yeah, okay.
It doesn't really make sense. It's the stand of the main character, the JoJo for part 4. It has super strength, speed, and precision.
Okay.
Although it is not the strongest in those categories. And it has restoration/healing powers.
Okay, so making things grow,
Kind
not
of
totally off base.
It's pretty close. Basically, like, this guy punches a car and it'll fix itself after he breaks it.
Oh. Now we come back to Optimus Prime.
Exactly. He can also heal things, but not the user.
Okay.
So, like, he can heal everyone except himself.
Yeah.
Which is not really explained why.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah. It's mostly just to give it stakes, because otherwise
you
could just kind of heal yourself. Other usages they use, he turns a pile of, he turns a table back into, like, logs.
Yeah.
Like, he can restore things. So, that's the main power of this JoJo.
Alright.
What do you think of this guy?
That one. Okay.
This is another Transformer, actually. I can't stop seeing it now.
Yeah, a little bit. I got a little bit of a Cyclops feel.
Okay.
Hand spins. He's a bit of a rotary kind of thing.
Okay.
Or hypnotism. The way he's coming at me here.
All right.
Okay, so that's the power. He can hypnotize.
Hypnotize.
Maybe mind control, something in that.
Like a Professor X kind of.
Yeah, I like that. And then I'm gonna go with Blue Steel.
Oh, Blue steel is solid.
Yeah.
This is the hand.
Okay.
His power is he can erase things from existence.
Interesting.
So anything he swipes with that hand specifically,
Yeah.
gone. Just disappears.
So not just for memory, it actually ceases to exist.
It just doesn't exist anymore. And people can remember it. It just, like, deletes it from spatial existence.
Wow, that's fascinating.
And then...
Just the one object or everything of that type?
No, what he swipes.
So if he swipes a TV...
It fuses back together where he didn't swipe. So it gets rid of the part where he swiped, and the two ends... Like, if you swipe down the middle, right?
So now widescreen TVs become standard?
Yeah. The example is he swipes a sign that says no trespassing, and it becomes tracing.
Okay.
Like, because it just gets rid of the part that he swipes and it fuses back together.
That seems really useless.
Yeah. It's actually, no, that's the, like, this is theoretically one of the most powerful things. Because think about if you use that on a person. Like, if there's a bad guy, you just...
Yeah.
The counterplay is the guy who has this is incredibly dumb.
Ah, yeah.
Like, really dumb.
So could you theoretically cut somebody's arm off, stick it next to him with a piece of wood next to it, and swipe the wood, and the wood disappears, the arm fuses back on?
Oh!
Did I just hack it?
I think you just made a new super... Okay. I have not thought about that, but I guess you could.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Interesting.
That's interesting. I hadn't considered that. The other thing they use is he can essentially teleport. Because what he does is if he swipes empty space, it gets rid of that empty space.
Yeah.
So, for example, this is about the coolest thing he does. He punches someone, swipes the empty space so they're back in front of him, and punches them again.
Oh, that's
So he just keeps doing this in a cycle.
What's with the dollar sign?
Phenomenal question. It's just a pin that the user has that for some reason translates onto...
Dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah?
Sure.
Okay. What do you think of this guy?
Oh, I like this guy.
Yeah.
This guy's superpower is naps.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
That's a good superpower.
Oversized.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think I have that superpower. But anyway. So... Okay, that's like a dress of some sort, so female character.
It's not.
With a number... What?
It's a guy.
That's weird. With a number 3... Green... Wow.
He's really just lounging, huh?
He really is. Maxing, relaxing.
This is just the funniest
picture.
picture.
See the Fresh Prince?
He would be an amazing Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
I so wish they named him Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Okay, so Fresh Prince is the name.
Okay.
What do you think his power is?
Okay. You know what? His power is that he can slow down time, which gives him time to relax.
You're not too far off.
Okay.
So this guy is an oddity. This is Echoes.
Okay.
Echoes has 3 forms. Mm-hmm. This is his 3rd form.
Hence the number 3.
Hence the number 3. I did not grab a picture of the first 2 ones because they're kind of lame.
See,
they're
I
like
would have got it if you would have given me all 3 for sure. Right. Anyway.
No, his first form is like a little turtle. And then he becomes a half turtle, half man. And then he just becomes a man.
Okay.
So, number 1 can create sounds.
Okay.
Basically, he just slaps a big old sound effect on something and it just keeps making that sound.
Okay.
So, like, the character's like, believe me. And his stand goes, believe me. And, like, if you slap it on a person, they just keep hearing believe me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That will drive you so
Well, that's
insane.
actually the only, like, use he ever does it is to annoy someone into giving up.
Yeah.
Number 2 can create sound effects. So if he says sizzle and you touch the thing that he prints sizzle on, it's hot.
Interesting.
Or if you do whoosh, it's got like a blows you away.
All right.
Number 3 here is definitely the most powerful. He is what they call 3 freeze, which is he makes gravity on you like super strong. To the point that like you can barely move.
Interesting.
Which kind of gets downplayed later.
Yeah.
Like they have this invincible stand that can move like no matter what, and they use 3 freeze on it, and it's like barely crawling, but then they use 3 freeze on a guy later and he can like lift his arm.
Interesting.
So it kind of, it comes and goes.
Okay.
But yeah, Echoes.
I like it.
He's good. He's actually a chill one. What do you think of these little guys?
They're the bee's knees.
They absolutely... Okay, bee's knees, rolling with it. That's the name now. What do the bee's knees do, Dad?
Okay. Let me think about this. So, communal, they work as a team.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking they can shrink and grow.
Okay.
So they have that ability, and they seem to have feet for stomping or jumping around.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they just generally create mayhem by like getting extremely small or extremely large.
Okay.
Right?
They don't.
Okay.
This is Harvest.
Ah.
There is approximately 500 of them.
Okay, yeah.
They collect things.
I should have stuck with the bee theme.
Yeah. So see, the guy is it's like a 12-year-old kid who has this one.
Yeah.
He's like, bring me money, and they like run under vending machines and like he gets super rich.
Yeah.
They also use it where he says, bring me lottery tickets, and they search all the garbages for lottery tickets and they find someone who threw out a winning card. So all of a sudden this 12-year-old kid, I said their name, they're Harvest, right?
Yeah.
The other thing is these things are deadly in swarms. Because you can just like attack someone.
Right.
Something
That's
he did.
where I was going with the shrinking and growing.
Something he did is he said, get me alcohol and then directly inject it into someone's bloodstream.
Oh.
Which is just a little deadly.
Yeah, that would work.
The other benefit is, remember how I told you that if you damage a stand, you damage the user?
Yeah.
If you hurt these stands, it does not hurt the user. Although it is unclear.
Because there's 500 of them.
It is unclear what dealing with all 500 of them would do.
A little napalm.
Yeah, just a little fire. What do you think of these guys? This guy, rather.
Ooh. So I'm feeling an Elton John related.
Really, I was feeling Michael Jackson just looking at it now.
Really? No, the hat's wrong.
The hat is wrong, but look at the color scheme.
Yeah.
Anywho.
I would say, wow, we could go with the current. Let's be popular culture. So Rocket Man.
Rocket Man, okay.
Yeah.
This came out in the 80s?
Right.
90s, I think, actually,
Yeah.
Part 4 came out.
But
So you're good.
That's an Elton John song, I believe.
Rocket Man is Elton John. That's what they call him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There's also a song,
yes, there's
I
a
believe.
song called Rocket Man.
Yeah. What does he do? He's pretty suave.
He's quite suave. That's a good coat. I would wear that coat.
Yeah, I think his special ability is using that hat as a deadly frisbee. Like,
you're thinking kind of like a Shao Lang, I think his name is, from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
He's got the blade hat.
Absolutely.
That he just throws.
Just fires that and bad things happen to people.
I think it's
way.
Shao Lang. Oh, I'm gonna feel so dumb if it's not Shao Lang. This is Heaven's Door.
Yeah.
He can turn people into books.
Right.
But
Okay.
it's not really a full book. Basically, when he uses his power on you, your entire life story is available to the user.
Yeah.
So the user is actually he's the stand-in for the creator of the series. He's a mangaka, which means he creates manga.
Yeah.
And he basically uses this to get genuine research for stories.
Yeah.
Because he just turns someone to a book and is like, hey, your life is pretty interesting. I'll write about you.
Yeah.
Anywho.
You're wrong.
Oh, it's Kung Lao. Okay.
Yeah.
Shao Lang is the other guy. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'm a fraud now.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Credibility of
Hey,
this whole thing has gone out the
at
window.
least it was an actual name. All right.
Okay, yeah.
Come on. What do you think of this guy?
Ooh. Oh my god.
This is Broken Spine, the character.
That is quite the power pose.
Yeah.
With a werewolf, so maybe
I like
Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, I like the medallion crotch guard. I'm just kind of noticing that now.
You know, you got to keep the jewels safe behind the jewels. You know.
I'm also digging the 8-pack. It was like...
He's ripped just like me. Just pretty much exactly like
Oh,
me.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's why we don't have face cam on, because we don't want to embarrass all of you with our 8-packs.
Indeed.
As we sit on a couch guessing anime characters.
Yeah. Dude, it's so metal.
I know.
So I'm gonna go with, like, Nightcrawler.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's the
think
power? What's
power
Nightcrawler's
is speed.
Speed?
Yeah.
Okay. This is filled with Queen references. This is Killer Queen.
Okay.
They're actually not very speedy. They are only slightly above average strength and speed.
Okay.
But they have 3 different kind of bomb-related abilities. So anything Killer Queen touches becomes a bomb.
Okay.
But it doesn't damage the actual thing.
Must be hard to make lunch.
Not really, because you just... Anywho. He touches a 100 yen coin,
Yeah.
and it blows up the next person who touches the 100 yen coin, but not the coin itself.
Interesting.
Yeah. He has a secondary ability called Bites the Dust.
Okay.
Or, I'm sorry, Bites the Dust is his third ability. Sheer Heart Attack is his second ability.
Okay.
Queen Song. You see that little medallion on his hand?
Yeah.
That pops out and is that immove unstoppable thing I told you about.
Right.
It is heat censored. It just blows up when it reaches heat.
Okay.
It just explodes. It's described to be, like, unstoppable. It takes punches from what is considered to be the physically strongest stand in the series, and, like, it cracks and just keeps going.
Okay.
And then it does have a third ability called Bites the Dust. This gets complicated. Bites the Dust blows up when certain conditions are met. So basically it's a failsafe.
Right.
This is the main bad guy's stand.
Okay.
He is a serial killer, and he doesn't want to be discovered. So the conditions he sets are, if you ask my son my name, if my son tells you my name, or if my son writes my name to you,
Okay.
blow up.
Well, it's very specific.
Yes, if you try to harm my son, blow up. Or
Okay.
actually not even blow up, it just stops them from harming them.
Right.
So when it blows up, it creates a time loop where it resets about an hour before.
Right.
And then the person will always die at that time unless the user deactivates this ability before they explode again.
Interesting.
The other key thing is the user is not aware of the time loop.
Right.
Only the person who has the bomb implanted in them is aware of the time loop.
Right.
I also need to mention before someone tries to call me out in the comments, I am aware that it is not actually his son. He transplants himself basically into a new body
Right.
via some cool powers and takes the place of this kid's father.
Okay.
It's not actually his son, but it's close enough.
Got it. Makes total sense.
Yeah, it's perfectly non-confusing. What do you think of this?
Oh, Jesus.
Just
I
the
have
look on your face was...
no idea what to think. This is a plant that looks like a cat.
You are on a phenomenal start.
Wow.
Yeah.
Plant that looks like a cat.
Yeah. You know any bands with cat in the name? Any songs with cat in the name?
Oh, well, you see, the problem is when you're trying to think of them, everything escapes you.
It's true.
Yeah. I got nothing. That's brutal.
Incredibly brutal.
With cat in the name. What the hell? Oh, is this Glass Tiger?
No! That would have been good, but it's not.
Alright, well, I'm going with
Glass Tiger it is.
Yeah. And I think from an ability perspective, it can chew anything, so a bomb, whatever, and spit it back up like a hairball. So it becomes completely benign.
You know what? I don't even know if that's a power. I think that's just a cat thing. This is Stray Cat.
Okay. Well.
It is literally a cat that died and became a plant.
Okay.
So when you said it's a plant that looks like a cat, I was like, I'll do you one better. It's just a plant that is a cat.
Okay, yeah.
So it is unclear whether one of the stand abilities is reincarnation.
Okay.
Because the cat died and came back as a plant.
Yeah.
So maybe it can reincarnate. It can also control air. So what it does is it shoots little pressurized bubbles of air that like tear through you. It also, God, really, Odin, you brought the squeaky toy. Come on. He also directly forces an air bubble into a character's vein.
Oh, yeah.
So that's just a little deadly. It also harbors a grudge for the wife of the main character because it hit with a broom once.
Oh, yeah.
So in very
That'll do
cat-like fashion, it has a grudge.
I still like Glass Tiger.
Glass Tiger would have been good. What do you think of this guy?
Okay, this looks like a golem. Kind of thing, but almost has a beak.
It does have a beak,
Sort
that's
of,
true.
yeah, okay. It's gotta be golden something.
Okay.
Oh, man. That is a fascinating look there. Just squatted over. Big tail?
And a not-so-tail in the front.
Yeah, not
which
so...
I'm realizing is a little poorly placed.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, wow, that's, okay.
That's a bad spot for a protrusion. We'll put it that way.
Sure. And also looks somewhat robotic on the one elbow.
Okay, that's a pretty good start. Robotic is not bad.
I'm gonna go... Wow, jeez. See, it's kind of confusing because I want to go... Yeah, I gotta go something like some sort of animal.
Okay.
I'm gonna go way off base. It's totally wrong. This is Big Bird.
Okay, not a band.
Yeah.
Is it a band?
No.
Okay. What's
Sesame
Big
Street character?
Yeah, I know, but what's Big Bird's power?
It looks like it's speed, so I am gonna say it's not. 'Cause that's
you know what? That's really
wrong.
fair.
Yeah. I think his ability is to latch onto things.
Oh, okay.
Right? And then kind of keep them contained.
Okay. This is Red Hot Chili Pepper.
Come on, that's terrible.
Yeah. This is what is known as a long-range stand, basically meaning it doesn't have any spatial limitation.
It's the large protrusion.
Well, no, but close enough.
Yeah.
It can move through electricity and become stronger and faster the more electricity it absorbs.
All right.
So it is electricity-based.
Okay.
Although it is important to note, it is not faster than the main character's thing can punch.
Okay.
When it isn't superpowered. Mm-hmm. What do you think of these guys?
Well, so these guys look like they like electricity.
Is their power also explosive gas, like you guessed last time we had the stand aura?
No.
What if it was explosive? Like, what if I just told you
Super
right now
Trooper.
Oh, okay.
And I think the power is just straight up formation shooting. Like, there's a whole bunch of them, they all have guns. Yeah, and that's all it is.
Well, congratulations, you got a power right.
Yes!
This is Bad Company.
Oh, that's a good name, too.
Translated in English, though, because they have to dub it to Worse Company. They're literally just a soldier battalion.
Yeah.
But they are toy-sized.
Okay.
But they fire real... Like, picture a little toy soldier that can shoot an actual bullet.
Shoot real bullets.
Yeah.
Small bullets, but still real.
Yeah, and the tanks shoot actual explosive tank rounds, and the helicopters actually fly, and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm half for like 25.
Yeah, close enough.
Not bad.
There are also about 500 of them.
Okay.
Well, the amount isn't confirmed for this one, really. Why with the squeaky toy, Odin? We're trying to do... You never have the squeaky toy, except when we're trying to do stuff. Okay. What do you think of this guy? This guy looks like Discount Genie.
Yeah. He's like... cross between the Iron Giant and
Whoa! Okay, I like it.
And what's with the cone head? Like,
Wait, you mean like the really old, oh god, that's the movie with,
Dan Aykroyd?
Yeah, Dan Aykroyd.
Coneheads?
Yeah, Coneheads.
Yeah. Okay. So here, rivets, Tin Man.
Tin Man, okay.
Yeah, we're going Tin Man.
Like from Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
Okay, like
his strength is that he can spin around, form like a tornado.
Oh,
and move
okay.
really quickly.
Alright, this is Boy to Man.
Oh, come on.
He steals your power and energy, so he will absorb your stand.
Okay.
But only if he beats you in a game of rock, paper, scissors.
Just 2 out of 3?
No, it's first to 3.
First to 3, okay.
But if he wins one, he steals a third of your power.
Right.
It is also, yeah. It's the power of rock, paper, scissors.
Alright, fair enough. I like it.
It's one of like, they somehow managed to make a rock, paper, scissors match climactic in the show, because there's actual stakes of this character is about to lose his power.
That's hilarious.
And like, also the kid who has it is like 12.
Right.
So.
Makes sense.
What do you think of this guy?
Wow. He looks terrible. He looks kind of useless.
Yeah. He's really not.
So he's got a big jaw, okay, kind of like a mechanical spider type thing.
Okay.
Uh-oh,
Odin's onto us.
Yeah. With the eye? The eye is getting me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So name?
For name,
Also Tin Man?
I'm gonna... No. The name on this one is gonna be Private Eye.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I think his superpower is surveillance. Like,
okay.
I think he can see everything that's happening, regardless whether it's through walls, kind of in a different spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Rat with 2 T's.
Okay.
You're not gonna believe who the user is.
Classic band. No, I won't.
It's a rat.
Okay.
It's a rat.
Makes total sense.
That is not an eye, that is a scope. This is a gun.
Oh.
And it shoots incredibly corrosive bullets. Like melt your skin off kind of bullets.
Yeah. Okay.
So powerful that he shoots 5 people and melts them all into a cube together.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a very deadly rat.
There you go. Well, I can honestly say that I did have a rat CD back in the day.
Did you actually?
I did indeed.
That is awesome. What do you think of this? This is the one I really wanted to get to.
Come on. Okay, you have to tell me, is it the structure, or is it the guy hanging from the structure, or is it both? Is it the characters in the sky? Like, there's too much going on in this picture.
It's the structure.
It's the structure.
It's the structure.
That's so ridiculous.
So that's the user.
Okay.
The structure is the stand. The guy hanging there is the user.
Okay. So the stand is called High Voltage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a little AC/DC.
All right, I like it.
And the power is the power to create like a line there connecting any points.
Oh, that's good. This is Superfly.
Okay.
It's an electric tower,
Yes.
as I'm sure you noticed.
Yeah.
If you enter it, you are trapped. If you try to leave, you turn into metal. Only one person is ever trapped, though. So the user is trapped in there, lures the protagonist in, and then, like, tries to leave. Before
Right.
they kick his ass, force him back in, and leave. But if
Okay.
you try to leave, you become metal and become a part of the tower itself.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
It's an electric tower.
It's an electric tower.
It's an interesting
Coming
one.
right at you.
Yeah. At the speed of nothing.
Except not.
Yeah. What do you think of this guy?
Oh my God.
This is Golem.
This is totally Golem.
With an iron jaw.
Yeah. And suction cup fingers.
Yeah.
We are gonna go. So it's feeling swampy.
He does look a little swampy. This might be Shrek. This is like baby Shrek.
That's hilarious. He's very dazed and confused here a little bit.
He doesn't appear to have pupils.
No.
He's just kind of...
Okay, this is Half-Baked.
Oh! Half-Baked?
And his power is the ability to climb any building. Little suction cups. Can climb walls, buildings.
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can.
Yeah, something like that.
Not quite. This is Cheap Trick.
Oh, come on.
He's a bit of an oddity. He does not have a designated user.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, he gets on your back.
Sticks to stuff.
And you become his user.
All right.
And then if someone sees your back, he kills you. But not until someone sees your back.
Right.
So you could theoretically live your entire life with this guy.
Right.
And just always be facing a wall.
Right.
And be totally fine.
What if you put a jacket over him?
No, that doesn't work. He just gets on the jacket.
Oh, I see. Okay.
He is incredibly weak, though. Like, can't pull a Band-Aid off weak.
Yeah.
That's something they try. It doesn't. He can't do it.
Yeah.
But if someone sees your back, he just rips your entire back off and you die.
Right. Can
Also,
you just rip him off your back?
No, he rips your back off and you die.
Right. So how do you get rid of him? Salt?
Yeah, not really. It's interesting. There's basically a hallway where if you look back, you get dragged into hell.
Okay.
So they kind of trick this guy into looking back
Right.
and getting dragged into hell.
Right.
Which doesn't rip the back off the user.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Anywho.
They roll with it.
Plot hole.
Yeah. Well, there's a few of those. What do you think of this guy?
This is a guy? Maybe? Not sure.
I'll explain it when you guess.
Okay. Elfish ears.
Yes.
Interesting.
He's also got an octopus thing going on.
Mysterious symbols.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Octopus. Yeah. Man. This one I've got really nothing. I'm trying to think what's the most mystical song title that I can think of.
Could also be just a band title.
Could be a band title. Yeah. I'm gonna call him Daydream.
Daydream. Okay, I like it.
Yeah. I think his power. Oh wow, they got a lot of lines to me indicating speed.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I would think the ability to like fly and pounce.
Oh,
because there's no bottom. He seems kind of hollow.
Oh, you think he like squishes down
and like absorbs the thing that he lands on.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
How do I explain this guy? This guy is weird. Remember earlier when I said everything I show you will be a stand except one?
Yeah.
So, this guy claims he's an alien.
Okay. There's
no proof that he's not an alien.
Mm-hmm.
And they never actually give his power a name in the show. In the manga, his power is referred to as Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah.
He is a shapeshifter.
Yeah, okay.
But again, it's unclear as to whether this is actually a stand power or if this guy is just actually an alien.
Okay.
So yeah, and I saved what I think the name you'll appreciate the most for last. What do you think of these angry guys?
Well, they look like maracas.
They do look like maracas. More hearts, too, your favorite.
Yeah.
On their hands there.
Yeah.
Very sharp teeth.
And a button on the end.
Incredibly sharp teeth.
Would
almost make you think they're not decent guys.
Yeah, they do seem kind of crotchety.
They do.
Yeah, and 3 of them.
I will say there's a lot more than 3 of them. This is another multi-stand.
I'm gonna go with the Bangles.
Oh!
Okay.
funny enough, the Bangles is a song, well, they use a song by the Bangles as like one of the end credit songs in JoJo.
Really?
Yeah, they use Walk Like an Egyptian.
Okay.
Not in this arc, but in arc 3. I just thought that'd be funny.
All right. That's good.
What's the power of the Bangles, Dad?
I think they're just flesh eating.
Flesh eating?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Pearl Jam.
Come on.
For a reason.
Yeah, okay.
They are used by a chef.
Yeah.
And he puts them in food, and when you eat the food, it cures you of all your bodily ails.
So they're
good guys.
They go in and they eat the bad.
No? Yes and no. It's unclear. Because it even solves things like, this guy's like, I didn't sleep very well last night. And the chef is like, say no more. And he like eats this. And he's like, I feel so refreshed. Just like, so they're kind of just magic.
Okay.
They don't really eat anything. You eat them.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. But this was the last one I had.
Pearl Jam. Well, I don't fully understand, I guess, the jam, but yeah.
You got one this time. You got a power.
Imagine next time when I get 2.
Yeah, we'll see about that one. Because I'll tell you right now, spoiler alert, the next one's not band references.
Oh, God.
So...
Well, that didn't seem to help me that much this time.
No.
So I guess we'll see.
But it's even more unclear. I will say, before we do the next one, you're going to want to study up on your tarot cards and your Egyptian gods.
Oh, good Lord.
Because that's the naming convention for those.
All right.
But, yeah. I hope people like this one as much as they liked the first one. It's weird. People really like that. I was telling you about that earlier.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining, mind you.
That's great.
I love JoJo's. You guys love JoJo's. Everything is a JoJo reference these days, and my dad knows nothing, so we can make him guess.
Everybody loves a casual, confused guy.
That's literally the point. But, thanks for hopefully watching again, guys, and until we do the next part together. I don't do outros very well, do I?
No, not really.
Bye-bye!